Move Over Magic Mike. There's an off-Broadway play that promises to generate heat, and man, it's hot in here. It's called Stripped. You can see it at the 22nd Annual Strawberry One-Act Festival. It runs through Saturday. Now, Steve Stanulis, executive producer and star, joins us now. You're fully dressed, Steve.
I am.
I have been advised not to crane my head. Well, look at this. Is that you, Steve?
It actually is.
Is it?
It took me a long time to stay like that. It was a long time to get that picture the way it was, so, yeah.
Let's talk about your experiences, my friend,
Sure.
because
Sure.
you've lived this life a little bit. What's your background?
I have. I actually started dancing when I was 18.
And you're not talking about like ballet, are you?
No, I'm not talking about ballet.
Just a guess, just a guess.
No, yeah, so I started when I was very young. My first day of college, I met some guy, and he told me he was going to work, and I'm like, what do you do? So he's like, you're not going to believe it. I work at Chippendales. I'm like, oh my God. Can I come check it out?
I've happened to hear of Chippendales
You've heard
before.
Of Chippendales, right? And,
how long were you there?
Well, I started when I was 18.
Okay.
And then I did it for about 3 years, and then I got called by the NYPD. So it was kind of a little...
Called by them or caught by them?
Well, probably both, a little both.
Okay, all right.
But no, so I changed my uniform from stripping to uniform, in the city streets. So it was pretty cool.
And yet you've come back to this as a base for this play. Why did you think this was a story that needed to be told?
Sure. Well, being backstage, it's so much banter and so much back and forth going on with all the guys.
I've thought about that many times.
Oh, yeah. And that's a story within itself. And I said, wow, this is what nobody sees. So I said, how can I make this show a hybrid where you're not just getting bachelorettes, but now you're getting women that would never see male strippers would come to this because it's a play.
Right.
We get the gay community, couples, and women that are bachelorettes that are just tired of seeing male strip shows, so they want to see something different. So hence, we brought Strip to life. What's
been the response so far? I'm imagining it's in favor.
Yeah, no, it's been really, really good. We're doing the show at Culture Club.
Okay.
Then we got it into the Strawberry Festival, which I wanted to make it a legitimate play. I didn't want to just be a gimmick, so that legitimizes us.
And that had to be difficult. I mean, you think of things that are a little cheesy, a little campy, but this is a real story that you're coming out with.
It's a real story, and guys are not what they seem. So each guy has their own. It's like Vagina Monologues meets Chippendales.
That's quite a clash.
Right. So that's basically what the premise is, and Strip is actually a metaphor because these guys are actually breaking down their characters in front of the audience.
Breaking down, not stripping down.
Right, exactly. Well, both, but.
How long did it take you to even come up with something like this? And is this your thing now? This is your first kind of foray into Broadway.
Yeah, I mean, I had written a couple movie scripts, but I never wrote a play.
Right.
So when I told a couple friends of mine I'm looking to write a play, they're like, what do you know about plays? And it took a little while to get it going, but it took about a whole year to bring it to inception to life. But I'm glad we did. Now I'm really, really happy the way it turned out.
Well, Steve Stanulis, thank you for joining us. The off-Broadway play is called Stripped.
Check us out.
We will. All right.